Oh man, we gotta talk about these Lakers, man. First thing I want to say is that the title and thumbnail of this video is probably gonna make it seem a lot worse than it actually is. Now, some people can say that the Lakers season is already over, as right now they're the 9 seed. They're expected to make a ton of moves at the deadline. They didn't do anything. I'm pretty much at the point where I could say their season is over. There's a lot of things that would have to break right for it to work out for them. And also, I'm not dumb. I watched the game tonight. The Lakers, first team since 1993 to have all 5 starters score over 20. D'Lo had 30, Reeves 27, LeBron 21, Rui 21, and AD with 20. The Lakers have their moments where they look really good, but they also have their moments where they look really bad and they lose to a lot of bad teams. That's why I personally thought the Lakers for sure had to make a move at the deadline. I'm honestly shocked that the Lakers and the Warriors pretty much did nothing at the deadline. There's some other teams too that I could mention, but this video is mainly going to be about the Lakers. It's honestly shocking that DeJounte Murray did not get moved. He was being rumored to go to so many different teams, the main one being the Lakers. I think a big reason as to why the Lakers didn't do this trade is because D'Lo has been hooping. We're going to talk about him more in a minute. I know they say Austin Reeves is pretty much untouchable, and I'm not saying trade Austin Reeves for DeJounte. I probably wouldn't have done that. I think you definitely consider D'Lo in some package for DeJounte, but if there was any other way, and maybe there wasn't, they probably explored it and there wasn't, but I just find it crazy that DeJounte Murray is still on the Hawks after this deadline. And there's also a few other players like Zach LaVine. I know he's pretty much, I think he's out for the season. Kind of dumb to talk about it, but I'm just saying they could have traded for him before he got injured, obviously. And then Alex Caruso, which the Bulls apparently are pricing him pretty much like an untouchable. They were asking the Warriors for Kuminga, but there's a ton of different players that the Lakers, you know, I mean, I don't know. Maybe they couldn't have got Caruso based on the Bulls' value. There's just a ton of guys rumored to go to the Lakers. And what did they do? Nothing. There was also that Nets package with, you know, Dorian Finney-Smith and Royce O'Neal, who ended up going to the Suns, and Dinwiddie, who we're going to talk about in a second. Actually, let's talk about him right now in the comments below. And shit, maybe by the time I post this video, or maybe by the time you're seeing it, Dinwiddie is already on a team. But if you guys didn't hear, Dinwiddie got traded to the Raptors for Dennis Schroeder, and the Raptors and him did a buyout or whatever. So now he's a free agent. The Lakers last night, or well, this literally just happened a few minutes ago because I'm recording this, you know, the night before. You guys are seeing it on Saturday. I'm recording this on Friday. Dinwiddie was just at the Lakers game, literally sitting and watching the game with Rob Pelinka. So like seeing that is a really good sign for Lakers fans. Obviously Dinwiddie, he's not no all-star, he's not no savior, but he helps. And then also I got to add in that the day before that, he was with Mark Cuban at, I believe, the Mavs game. So the two teams expected to get Dinwiddie are either the Lakers or the Mavs. Both teams could really use him, the Lakers especially, because they're pretty much their only guard, their only point guard is D'Lo. If you want to go by the traditional point guard, obviously LeBron can run the point, but you know what I'm saying. They pretty much have no one off the bench that can be, you know, a true point guard like Dinwiddie can be. Also, Dinwiddie hasn't shot too good this year. So if you're a Lakers fan, you're watching this video, Dinwiddie is in like one, I forget the exact stat, but all you got to know is that his efficiencies, his field goal percentage, 3-point percentage has been very low this year. So he's going to have to turn that around. Honestly, with a player like him, who I kind of believe in, and I was saying this about Wiggins, if Wiggins were to be moved, I still believe in these players. I think that a change of scenery can do a lot for them. So if Dinwiddie goes to the Lakers, we're going to have to see what happens. Got to talk about him. One of the guys that is giving the Lakers hope for this season is D'Angelo Russell. Now this month and in February, the man has been on a tear. You guys can see his points on the far right, 28 points last night. I believe, actually, no. Last night is technically against the Pelicans, which for me, that game just ended. He had like 32 points or whatever. We pulled up the stat earlier. So 30 bomb, 28 against the Hornets, 16. He's just in, you know, 20 plus points per game a lot in February. He averaged 22.7, as you guys can see, whereas in January he averaged 10.2. That is a huge difference. And so the thing that I thought the Lakers should have traded for at the deadline, and why DeJounte Murray was such a perfect piece, is because I thought they needed a kind of like a physical guard that can, you know, slash and, you know, pass. Like DeJounte's the perfect fit. It would also help if this guard was a solid defender. D'Lo is not that, but if D'Lo can continue playing at this level, it gives the Lakers hope. And another guy that I think the Lakers need to utilize more, if there's any Lakers fans watching this, let me know in the comments, but that is going to be Austin Reeves. I don't know. I like the guy's game, and I feel like he's not getting enough shots. You know, if he's taking 16 or 18 shots, you know, as he did in their win against Boston, then that's good. But I don't like these games where Reaves takes 8 shots, 9 shots. You know what I'm saying? I think Reaves needs some more usage, because let's just be honest. LeBron is 39 years old. He's no bum by any, you know, stretch of the imagination. He's borderline top 10 in the NBA still. But LeBron's not like he used to be when he was, you know, 27 years old and just in his, well, I don't know what you guys would call his prime, but you know what I'm saying, when he was in his physical peak and you could just give him the ball every play. He could play all 48 minutes. He's not going to get tired. Not like that anymore. There's some plays where LeBron kind of takes a play off and wants someone else to, you know, run the offense, maybe get a bucket. I think that they need to give Austin Reaves more touches like that. Y'all let me know what you think, but I honestly think if D'Lo can continue hooping, and let me pull it up once again, if D'Lo can continue hooping the way he's hooping, and then if they can implement Austin Reaves into the offense more, like, I don't know. I like their chances, you know, to maybe get out of the first round. Maybe, I mean, it depends on the matchups. It's really going to depend on the matchups. And taking a look at the potential matchups, right now the Lakers are the 9 seed, so they'd be in the play-in. If they were going to get in, they would probably be the 8 seed. So right now they'd play the Timberwolves. Now, when you have LeBron James on your team, same goes for like the Warriors, in my opinion. When you have Steph Curry, when you have LeBron James on your team, you always have a chance. You always do. Against the Timberwolves, I don't love that matchup just because the Timberwolves play great defense and just they're a big team. They got Cat, they got Rudy, who's going to win Depoy this year. I don't think the Lakers really match up well against them at all. So I wouldn't like that matchup. I'd probably be the Timberwolves winning that. Against the Thunder, though, if they match up against the Thunder in the first round, a lot of people are going to have the Lakers winning that series. And I think they could win that. If they match up against the Clippers, though, who currently have the 3 seed, could go even higher. They could be the 2 seed, the 1 seed by the end of the year. I don't like that matchup because I just think the Clippers just have more talent than the Lakers. And then if they match up against the Nuggets, I mean, the Nuggets beat them last year. Nuggets went on to win the NBA Finals. I wouldn't love that matchup. The Suns, the Lakers could win that, but I mean, they're probably not going to get the Suns in the first round. So if I'm a Lakers fan, honestly, I'm praying for the OKC Thunder because I just feel like that's the easiest matchup out of the 4 up top there. The Timberwolves, Clippers, and Nuggets. I wouldn't want that. I would want the Thunder if I had to pick one as a Lakers fan. If you're a Lakers fan, or maybe even if you're not, let me know in the comments. Which team do you think the Lakers can beat? Or which team, if you're a Lakers fan, do you want to see in the first round? Give me the Thunder. When we talk about the NBA playoffs, when we talk about the NBA finals and teams that are going to go far, something I always like to look at is offensive rating and defensive rating, because teams that are at the top of this tend to do well when it comes to the playoffs. Now, where are the Lakers when we talk about offensive rating? The Lakers are all the way down at number 20. You can see the teams below them: Rockets, Bulls, Heat, Magic. There are some decent teams. Then you got, you know, pretty much all the worst teams in the league all the way at the bottom. So 20th is really, that's bad. That's not good. Offensively, the Lakers have not been a good team this year. Defensively, they are 14th. So that also is not good, because when you compare them to other teams that might win it all, like the Celtics, who are 3rd defensively, and then if you go to offense, they're 2nd. You know what I'm saying? The Clippers are 3rd offensively, and defensively, they are lower than I thought. They're 13th. Usually these teams that are going to win it all are pretty high in at least one of these, and the Lakers aren't. And then the crazy stat has to do with net rating. When you look at net rating of the Celtics, by far at the top, which maybe that's a topic for another video, the Thunder right below them. But when you go ahead and look for the Lakers, they're all the way at 19 with a negative 1.1 net rating. And the most alarming thing about this is not even that they're 19th or that they have a negative net rating. It's the teams that are below them. Like, the teams that the Lakers have a higher net rating than is the Bulls, the Nets, the Hawks, the Jazz, the Raptors, the Grizzlies, the Trailblazers, the Spurs, Wizards, Pistons, and Hornets. Pretty much all of the worst teams in the NBA. And I know what some of you Lakers fans are thinking. It's net rating. That doesn't mean anything. As long as the Lakers are getting wins, which if I refresh this, I think they might get another win, because that game should have just ended. They're at 27 wins here. Yeah, now they have 28 wins. So what does matter is the wins and losses column. So net rating is something, you know, if you dig a little deeper, you look at the advanced numbers, see what's really going on, it can tell you a lot. But truly, what really matters is the wins and the losses. Another thing I think you have to mention, and because we're making this whole video about the Lakers, I'm going to mention it, is health when it comes to the Lakers. Now, this year, LeBron and AD have been very healthy. If you're a Lakers fan, you gotta just be grateful for that, because we know Anthony Davis is one of the most injury-prone players in the NBA. It sucks. It really does, but it's just the facts. He has not been healthy over you know, his career. So far, he's been looking really good. I think he's missed like 4 games. LeBron James now at age 39, Anthony Davis, one of the most injury prone players in the NBA. It's not a good mixture. As long as they can stay healthy, D'Lo can keep hooping at this level that he's hooping at. And if they implement Austin Reeves into the offense a little bit more, I think the Lakers have a chance. To be honest, it's looking pretty bad. I want to have a debate. I want to have a conversation in the comment section below. Leave your thoughts on the Lakers below. Sub up if you guys have it. We're on the road to 2K subs. Drop a like in the video, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.